Okay, thanks, Thomas. Well, you come up short here in this comeback, but this third period that you had here tonight, am I safe to say that it wasn't much different than the first two periods from your team's play, other than you were rewarded with a couple of goals?
No, I think you're right on it, to be honest. I think, obviously, going in the third, we knew the score was 5-1, but it really didn't feel that way. I mean, we played great the whole game, and I think that's what we try to do in the third. We just try to go back and just stick to what we were doing, and I think we got to take some pride out of that as a group. I think when you look back, we stick to our game plan. We showed that even if we were a young group, we're capable of just doing it right till the end, and I think that's something we did. And obviously, it's a pretty unfortunate way to see it end there, especially making that good of a comeback. But I mean, at the end of the day, everybody pushed the same way, and we played a great game, I thought.
When you're down by a bunch going into the third, is the mindset just to ignore the score completely? Don't even look at the score clock?
Yeah, especially tonight. Like I said, I think it really didn't feel that way. We had a lot of scoring chances, great scoring chances, and I mean we missed a few. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's those are nights that you're just happy to see the group just stay together and just really come back in that game. But I mean, it's a good team that we play, and they're having a lot of success this year. So just the way we came out and we played for 60 minutes, I think we got to be proud.
This seems like a kind of game that you can just build momentum off going into this road trip.
Yeah, for sure. I think that was one of the biggest things for us going into the third. I think we wanted to, obviously, I've said it multiple times, we didn't feel like the score was right, but I mean, it's we wanted to really build for the rest of the trip and really finish strong in the third period, and that's something we did. I think we established everything that we wanted to do, and we did what gives us success. So I think we really just got to forget about this loss. I think we got to take the positive out of it and make sure we're ready for the next couple of games.
Gary, Post Media. Hey Thomas, just scored covered the game, but just what kind of confidence are you seeing in Eric Bridgeham's game right now?
A lot. I mean, he's been playing really well for us, and he's making some plays, and I think we kind of try together as when we get to the offensive zone face-off to just try and make more plays. And I think it's obviously it's not always easy in this league, and when you're young, it's could be harder at times, and that's what he's showing right now. I think it's how good with confidence and how good of a plays he makes, and not only offensively, but I think even in his own zone, obviously he's playing really well, making some really good passes, good plays. So, but I mean, we always knew he's a very talented player. He's a very skilled defenseman, very smart player, and I think we're only seeing part of it, and I think he's only going to get better here over the next couple of games.
Just when it was when it got to 5-3, do you think that's maybe when you planted a seed of doubt in your head a little bit?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. To be honest, I think as a group, even in between the second and third, and we knew we did it before, score 5 goals in the third, and we just believed in it, and we thought we could do it. And we came out, we got one quick, we got a couple quick before even halfway through the third. So, but I mean, that's the way we want to do things. We want to keep on building together. Obviously, there's going to be some nights it's not going to go our way, but tonight we just felt like we deserved better, and we were playing well. So that's a lot of positive for us to take on bringing to Washington.
Hey Thomas, this Penguins team looked a lot different than when we faced them in November. I'm just curious how the environment maybe seemed like it might have been different with players like Sidney Crosby and Malcolm back to the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big game changer for sure. I think you got to be aware anytime they're on the ice, but I think overall we've done a good job. I mean, we played that team really well, and obviously, like you said, it's totally different than the time they came to Ottawa. You're adding two probably arguably the best players in the leagues in their lineup. So I mean, it's definitely a big difference, but it's part of it. We knew coming into the game that we were going to have to play against those two guys, and that's what we did.
And Thomas, this is kind of the first game in this next stretch of 50 games in 100 games. How do you start in 100 days? How do you guys start to try to really save your energy and be smart about your efficiency here?
It's definitely going to be a big thing. I mean, that's going to be a lot of hockey in a short amount of period. But I mean, that's what it's been with obviously a couple COVID cases and everything, but it's just part of it. I think it's part of hockey. We want to play games. We want to perform every night. We want to play every night that we can. So, I mean, it's going to be a big challenge for us, but I think we're a young team, and I think it's going to be a good experience for everyone.
Final question is Matt Tidcombe in Pittsburgh.
Thomas, just how much does Josh Norris continue to impress you? New career high with 18 goals now.
I mean, he's such a good player. The shot that he has is amazing, and obviously some nights you don't really just the way he plays both ways of the ice. He's really good in his own zone, and then when he gets a scoring chance, obviously he scores. He doesn't miss a whole lot. It's that simple. So, but no, obviously just the way he's improved his game, and it's not always easy for a young guy to step on that first centerman position that quickly. And I mean, ever since he's been here, he's been doing a great job, and it's obviously a very, very talented guy, very smart player, makes some good plays, and obviously his shot is just really good.